Hidden weapons have become a staple of Black Ops 3 zombie maps, and the newly released Gorod Krovi map is no different. Similar to the Eisendrache hidden plunger melee weapon, Gorod Krovi allows players to find hidden melee weapons, the first of which is a wrench, which can be used to bash zombie skulls in. And in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you exactly how to do it and the easiest way to get it done. Hi, I'm CrashPower. I'm a fellow zombie gamer like you, and I created this YouTube channel so we could have access to quality tutorials on YouTube, so we can watch one video and get back to playing. Treyarch introduced the concept of time trials on Gorod Krovi, challenging players to complete a certain number of rounds in allotted time. And the first of these challenges is to complete 5 rounds in less than 5 minutes. That means you end round 5, make it to round 6 in under 5 minutes. This is not that easy to do unless you really try. So I've got some tips in here to help you get it done. If you manage to complete the hidden challenge, a message will appear on screen telling you the time trial is complete and that your weapon is available from the operations bunker. The wrench is pretty strong. It's about comparable to the killing power of a Bowie knife you buy off the wall, except it's a lot more fun to use, making this distinctive sound whenever you kill a zombie over the head. Whenever you do unlock it, if you want to buy it off the wall, it does take up a weapon slot. But the good news is, it only costs 100 points to buy. When attempting a time trial, the first thing to do is something before you even start the game. Make sure that it is a ranked match. If it's a non-ranked match, this will not work. And second, you need to stock up on the Gobblegum, because we're going to go through it like crazy. The most effective Gobblegum are the ones that produce nukes, like Dead of Nuclear Winter and I'm Feeling Lucky. Also, insta-kills, like Killjoy Gumball is great. Who's Keeping Score will help you get additional points fast if used properly to help you continuously buy Gobblegum to speed through the rounds. Also, if you're attempting this with teammates, make sure you coordinate when you hit your nukes. Nothing's worse than accidentally both people wasting at the same time. We can use 4 nukes to get through couple rounds quickly. Make sure you're getting your Gobblegum every round, and if you can get 1500 points, buy it again. It not only helps you cycle through to get nukes faster, it also increases your chances of getting additional liquid dividium very quickly during all of this. As for the 5th Gobblegum, if you have the gumball, I'm going to recommend wall power. You can also use Disorderly Combat, which gives you a different weapon every 10 seconds. However, some players prefer to use Disorderly Combat because it's really convenient to switch your weapons every 10 seconds. And there's actually a trick where if you buy a weapon off the wall with wall power and it's pack-a-punched, if you have a pack-a-punched weapon in your hand when you accept the Disorderly Combat gumball, every single weapon that cycles every 10 seconds, they're all pack-a-punched. You only get to use the Disorderly Combat for the fraction of the time before it expires. And it's pretty much a waste of the gumball, whereas if you use a wall power and have a pack-a-punched weapon when you change gumballs, you keep the pack-a-punched weapon. Now, we're going to stay in the spawn area at least until the end of round 5. We can complete the wrench challenge right here. And if you're working on the complete challenge, I'd recommend staying in there at least until the Valkyrie round. It's a nice confined area, and it's easier to kill them quickly if they're not scattered about the map. If you're playing with multiple people, make sure that you're all in one area, or at least you don't have one person roaming around, as it will cause zombies to spawn and then respawn and to prolong your process to end the round. There are 2 things you do not want to do. 1, you don't want to board up windows, and 2, you don't want to get a hammer where it boards up the windows. In a solo match, it may be quicker to run around and try to kill the zombies as fast as possible, but I try to stay in one central location since somehow they can move to the left or then turn around to the right to try to get to you, and it takes them longer to get within your sight. It's just a matter of preference on that. Now, every so often we'll actually achieve our time limit, and we don't get the reward. We're not sure why. Well, each time that's happened, one of us has gone down. So I'm almost 100% sure if you get killed or if you go down, the time challenge is off. However, as long as you don't die or whatever, but you don't make it in time, don't give up. You can still go on to try to get the next hidden melee weapon, even if you miss this first one or the one after that. And if you want to know how to do that, I'll have a link in the description below. You can check that out. If you completed your round 5 time trial and it tells you you're good, if you want to go get that wrench right now, go ahead and open the door. When you open the door to the spawn, head up the stairs and to the right. Open the door to the Juggernaut area. Then outside down to the operations bunker. Before you go all the way in, to the operations bunker right here on the left, you'll notice this board. And that's where you buy the melee weapons. If I get it close to it enough, it'll let me know the current one that I have unlocked. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm a fellow zombie player, and I started this channel 2.5 years ago to provide the community with the type of tutorials that I would want to watch. Ones that are always accurate, detailed, easy to understand, and answer all your questions so you can get back to playing. So subscribe. It's free, only takes a second, and I'd really appreciate your support.